Well, first there was feta pasta, then there were baked oats. Now there's a new food trend going wild online. It's called the butterboard.
Sure is. Foodies on TikTok are revamping the classic charcuterie by spreading a layer of butter on a chopping board, adding different flavour combos and then eating it with slices of sourdough.
But how do you make one? Is the trend really worth the hype? Here to help and to cook it is Paddy's Markets Ambassador, Nicoletta. Nicoletta, morning to you.
Good morning.
This is fascinating. Is it a little controversial? I don't know.
It is a little controversial, but it's a bit of fun. And if you're going to gather people around, why not give it a go? There's different options you can do. I've got a few to show you today with some beautiful fresh produce, all from my local greengrocer or Sydney markets. Now, to make the butter one, I've actually whipped it with some milk just to make it a bit lighter. And I've added some roasted garlic, so I'd give that a little mix. And a little tip from me is to, rather than smearing it all over your board, to avoid any greasy mess, I just add a little bit onto the board and add some grease-proof paper, and that will stick while you generously add your whipped butter and roasted garlic on top.
I like the idea of adding a little bit of milk so it's not quite so rich.
Not rich, not too heavy.
That's a lot of butter.
Well, you want to be generous.
That is generous. That's a lathering.
Wow. Now, I don't know how I feel about eating butter. So what else do we put with it? Because that's just like...
To top it off, we're going to grate some citrus fruits. I've got some grated orange zest and some lemon zest. You can do whatever you want on here, really. Some garlic flakes, just to give it that extra garlic kick.
Are we serving this as like not an entree, but as we normally do the dip and chat.
I know how I feel about this. Enthused. It looks magnificent.
Yeah, it's a bit of fun. It's a communal kind of thing to get together and dip some bread in it, like you would as a charcuterie board or a cheese platter, something like that. You can add some fresh herbs. I've got some thyme here, and then I would finish it off with a generous drizzle of honey.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, that looks nice. And then we've got the bread. This bread on the corner.
Yes, some bread here.
And here's another. Is this a different one you've done? Let's do something different.
This is a whipped feta. Now, I blitzed this in the food press processor. So feta, yogurt, and some extra virgin olive oil. Blitzed it up so it looks like something like that. And then spread it across my butter board and added some toasted pine nuts, pistachios, and fresh mint.
Okay, gorgeous. I want a hygiene with something like this, because we're all like, dare I say, double dipping.
Yes.
No,
You're asking about communal etiquette.
Communal etiquette, thank you.
Don't double dip, and I wouldn't leave something out like this for longer than an hour, really. If you're not using it, put it in the fridge and keep it in there, otherwise it will start to get a bit funny.
What about double dipping if you use different ends of the bread? Still not allowed. No, I was asking for Kylie.
What's this one here, Nicola?
This one is hummus. Now, I've got two different kinds. I've got beetroot hummus and your regular hummus. And how I'm going to serve this up is with a bit of a salad mix where I've chopped up cucumber, tomatoes, fresh parsley, and sliced some radishes. And then
beautiful.
Going to just add it on top here. There's extra virgin olive oil and lemon juice. So it's a bit of a salad going on top.
And then awesome.
That's inspired, isn't it?
Like to finish that off with a little bit of pomegranate molasses.
Looks great.
Pomegranate molasses.
And toasted chickpeas, just for a bit of a crunch.
That's awesome. And then we've got finally a dessert one.
Yes, for the sweet tooths.
I'm going to swap you.
Okay, I'll come over here. We've got peanut butter and some Iranian dried figs, some fresh berries, sliced apple. I've chopped up some salted peanuts and just sprinkled them on top with some chocolate chips.
Oh, that's a great idea. So rather than the whipped butter, which I'm going to try now with my sourdough,
go for it.
then
Yes,
you can
please.
have the peanut butter for dessert.
This looks
incredible. Okay. It doesn't stay looking attractive for very long, does it, once you dip your bread in?
It's impressive when you bring it to the table, though, once it's done.
Fantastic. Really great ideas, Nicoletta. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll put all these recipes up on our website. What a great idea for some shared eating around the table this weekend. Thank you, Nicoletta.
Certainly is. Thank you. We'll be back with more of the morning show right after.
It's got garlic in it.